This truck's pretty darn cool. It's in a unique Porsche color called Gentian Blue. It's got a super vibrant but very fine metallic. It's a two-stage paint, but it gives the effect of a three-stage. This is number 114 in the Icon Bronco series. This truck specifically is a 1975 and it's built in the New School design package. So New School, I think we've done a bunch of old schools recently. It's been a while since you guys have seen a New School, but the New School is designed to be a bit more industrial, mechanical, aggressive, and kind of a modern take on the vintage. So the standard items that differentiate a New School include the machined 6061 double anodized front grille assembly with the three-dimensional ICON branding. Also the rear tailgate insert, which is laser cut stainless steel. And the side guards for the side marker lights, as well as for the tail lights. And then the Icon rear bumper system with the tire carrier and the hidden storage, as well as the front bull bar that hides the worn winch. Also the New School forged aluminum 18-inch wheels, although those are optional. You can run the old school wheels on the New School, but not the other way around. Moving on to the interior, the New School interior features multi-layer door and cargo panels that are laser cut aluminum and stainless steel. The aluminum parts are powder coated in the Icon Volcanic Black, whereas the stainless is left with the milled finish. So it's really cool. It's actually intended for like high-end commercial elevator interiors. You ever been in an elevator, noticed the nifty paneling? Well, that's how this all started. I was in Chicago in a really cool building. I was like, dang, that material's cool. So hunted down the maintenance engineer and he hooked me up with a supplier and we've been using it ever since. We do leather inserts that are sandwiched in the lower sections of cargo and door, and then we hand wrap the factory plastic armrests in leather, and then the door cups and window regulators are machined aluminum in lieu of the factory plastic. This truck features the power windows option, so you double tap from the driver's side to control all windows down or up, or single tap controls them independently. This truck also has the power door locks with the key fob. And you'll notice little details that again are unique to New School, such as the interior door lock pins. So those are super sexy, machined and knurled. And then the interior lighting on the cargo and front kicks. And then on the roll bar, there's additional high output LEDs for dome light. And gauges are also unique to New School, as are all the knobs and the glove box. So those are originally inspired by the Bell & Ross BR03 and BR01 watches, which I've always been kind of a fanboy of. And then there are design, so the font and design language is unique to us, but then we partner with our friends at Decoded Digital for the actual intelligence behind those gauges. So very nice, very capable, wonderful LED backlight. There's a day setting and a night setting. We also have the unique New School steering wheel. In the case of this truck, the client opted to have it leather wrapped. Headliner, as always, Alcantara. We stayed dark and moody with this one, given the rest of the interior. Same with the rugs, Hargarten square weave, wool edge hemmed in the same leather. Audio system on this truck, like pretty much all of them, is our elevated audio, which upgrades you to the Focal K2 speakers with separates, and then you have hidden amplifier and bass. Head unit is a Pioneer current gen NEX, so that's AM, FM, CD, HD, satellite, reverse camera, tetherless CarPlay, really nice head units. We've been using these for years and just keeping up to date with their latest and greatest, and it's actually nice to see a brand that each one is just a wee bit better. They haven't seemed to like commoditize and go in the wrong direction, so We really do dig those. That's housed in the Icon stainless steel center console with the gas shock, LED lighting inside and out, as well as multiple power ports and dual cup holders. The leather on this truck's beautiful, kind of weathered Burnham Moore & Giles black. It's kind of a suede finish. Ages beautifully. This is a very popular leather here at Icon. We use it quite often. Mechanically, this truck features a Coyote aluminum fuel-injected V8, about 460 horse, about 440 torque. The transmission, thank goodness, is the Ace & Warner AX15 5-speed manual transmission, which in turn is sending power through to the Atlas II twin-stick shift-on-the-fly part-time four-wheel drive 2-speed transfer case. Axles are by our buddies at Curry Industries, purpose-built, brand new from the castings on up. The rear features a high pinion. It's a Dana 60-based unit. And the front is an upgraded 44, fine spline axles, ARB locking differentials with a dedicated air compressor for front and rear axle control. And then, of course, the Icon Sport brakes developed by our buddies. Exhaust is all stainless steel, mandrel bent. This is the restrained exhaust. Very few people want the rowdy because it is dang rowdy. Even the restrained's a bit rowdy because not much you can do to tame a Coyote. Or suspension, of course, no leaf springs. Probably one of the, if the design details don't matter to you, probably the greatest differentiator with the Icon Bronco from all the other companies that have jumped into the space is our chassis design done by our buddies at Art Morrison Industries. We don't retail this chassis. We only use it on our builds. Feature mandrel bent principal rails. And then you've got Johnny joints instead of Heims. You've got tunable sway bar. And of course, coilover, no leaf springs. And what a difference a day makes, man. The ride quality and the off-road performance on these are just phenomenal. And that's a delicate balance to get both in the same vehicle. We have radius arm architecture in the front, and we have 4-link in the rear. We're using Eibach coils, and we're using Fox Racing nitrogen-charged tunable sports suspension on this one. So that's 12-inch travel, 2.5-inch shock bodies, Eibach coils, and then you can dial in the ride to your use case and liking. We did factory style laminated tinted glass on this truck, which I think plays really well with the color palette on this one. We did the amp research powered steps. That's all we got. We thank you for your time and attention. Please like, share, question, all of that fun stuff. Really appreciate your support. You guys be well, and we will see you again next week.